What do you want?
How did you meet Grother?
I met her when I wandered into Riften a few years ago. Been smitten with her ever since. In fact, I'm thinking of asking her to marry me. In Blackmarsh, tradition dictates we present a potential mate a unique wedding ring to represent our future bond. I already have the gold band, but all I need are 3 flawless amethysts to complete the setting.
I'll have to know with this right here. What a coincidence.
I don't know what to say. Such kindness is unheard of in these times. Here, I want you to accept this as payment for your sacrifice. And well, we both thank you.
I'd like a refill of water, please.
Of course. May the earth beneath your feet be always soft.
I think she's a bit too much wine, that woman there. Right.
Neat.
Now we'll go and check something for a minute.
What do you need, my Thane?
Backpack. Right, okay.
Aaron tells me you might be dealing with this. Is this true? I don't know what he's talking about. He must be seeing things.
Not a very good thief, was he? Sell a lot of stuff.
I'm watching
Beautiful
you,
baubles and gleaming gemstones over here.
Yeah, just take your...
Whatever
Yep,
you
yourself.
say.
Come to see Balaman perform miracles with steel, eh?
Check them first.
Remember, nothing but genuine fire salts will do. The Forge knows the
I
difference.
know that, yeah.
Buying and selling fine jewelry here.
No, he's fine.
Buy some armor and live to tell about it.
I'd love to.
What brings you to Balaman today? Repair? Purchase?
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance?
Nothing like the smell of a white-hot blade, eh?
Prepare the stables like I suggested. All me.
Yes, Riften gets attacked. Retreat inside the city.
Looking for some armor? A weapon, perhaps?
Good. You could be our first line of
Jewelry
defense
with
since you live
legendary
outside the
Argonian
city.
craftsmanship.
We've been depending on you. Protect yourself right. Buy armor.
Fresh meats and produce. Get them before they're gone.
Beautiful baubles and gleaming gemstones over here.
Vegetables as crisp as a winter's morning.
Did
Yeah.
you do everything I said, Shadra?
Yes? Take a look.
Good. Buy them all. Buy that as well.
Remember, nothing but genuine fire salts will do. The Forge knows the
Needed his help
difference.
getting it on his horse.
Hey, I told you not to ask any questions. For your trouble.
Buying and selling fine jewelry here.
Just want the smithing gear.
Here's another septum, Medesi. How much more do I need?
More and it'll be all yours. I asked, who is the lucky woman?
Still Maurice, but don't say a word.
Don't worry, Shadow. Her secret is safe with me.
I have 2 more bushels for the legendary Argonian craftsman.
Protect yourself right. Side armor from well.
Of course. Say, how are we going to sell all those fish before they spoil? No.
Right, back into the...
As I do.
Right.
Beautiful balls and gleaming gemstones over here. How can I assist? Buying and selling fine jewelry here.
Vegetables as crisp as a winter's morning.
Wonder.
Guaranteed, clean and clean for Rockwood.
Come to see Balaman perform miracles with steel, eh?
Particular mineral.
Jewelry. Legendary Argonian craftsmanship.
Yes?
Beautiful baubles and gleaming
The
gemstones
misty
over
mornings could
here.
be ideal for what Quentyl has in mind here. Shrine of Talos.
How can a humble servant of Talos help you today?
Tell me about Talos.
He's the protector of man, the dragon of the north, the patron of all Nords. And despite the Imperials and their treaty, he will always be one of the 9 divines. A devout Nord would rather fall in battle and have his blood spill upon the earth than allow the Empire to strike his name from the divinity.
So well, hatred for the Empire.
Talos is part of our culture. He's part of our heritage and our tradition. He's Skyrim personified. To suddenly have all that wrenched away is like losing someone you hold dearly in your heart. The Empire already took my daughter from us, but by Talos, they will not take our homeland.
What happened to your daughter?
I trained our daughter Lilia as a healer to one day tend the shrine of Talos and replace me as a priestess of Talos. When the fighting began over the white gold concordat, she ran off to join the Stormcloaks. She had her father's fire. How could I say no? She died out there, only having tended to the wounded soldiers for a few months. We never even found her body. The Empire burned all the dead.
Right,
Talos guide you.
there we go. Oh, I can pick the flowers here, that's good. What are those? Yeah, obviously one of the shadow marks. Something with the Thieves Guild, I think. Right, I think possibly. Okay. So we've got the recovery. Pendant. One as well, I think. Right. Right. Be better actually. Hang on. So it's a bit ridiculous with that one, right enough, it might help on here.
Sorry about the mess. Keeping this place clean is quite a chore.
Do you work here?
Work? I suppose you can call it that. I call it slavery. I work my fingers to the bone keeping this disgusting place clean. Ever since my parents died and Helga took me in, it's been a nightmare. How was I to know she was such a wretched woman? So now I'm stuck living here, while those pigs she calls customers grope me and say the most awful things.
So why'd you hate Helga so much?
It's not just the work, it's everything about her. She's disgusting. I think she takes her worship of Dibella a bit too seriously. Do you know she slept with 3 different men in the last month alone? What kind of woman would do such a thing? Just for once, I'd like to see her squirm. To rub her nose in it.
Must be a way.
Actually, there is. But I don't think I could get away with doing it. She'd kill me if she found out. You see, I happen to know, after she makes love, she gives her partner a token of her affection, called a Mark of Dibella. If you confront her with 3 of the marks, she'd be so embarrassed. Well, I don't know what she'd do.
Okay. Interesting.
Oh, this is going to be great! You need to get the marks of Dibella from Boli, Hofgrir, and Indaren. Not sure how you're going to do that, but try your best. Then just confront Helga with them, and the rest works itself out.
Okay.
Try and get those marks without violence, please. I don't want to be responsible for their deaths. Or yours.
If you're looking for a room, try the Bee and Barb. This place is for the working man.
You're the one that works in the house.
Of course not. You expect me to take care of it by myself? My niece Svana helps me with the chores. She'd be more help if she kept her head out of the clouds. She's been with me ever since her parents were killed by bandits and she was dropped in my lap.
What is this place anyway?
This heap of matchsticks is what everyone calls Helga's bunkhouse. Can you stay here? No. The bunkhouse is for the working man, not some sort of luxury inn for tourists.
A message from Brynjolf.
What does he want now? I already explained to him that you can't get blood from a stone.
It's not just about the money anymore.
Look, I can't make the coin appear out of thin air. Please, be reasonable. I'll pay next month.
You've run out of patience.
And so have I. What's the point of paying anyway? Your outfit can't even fend for itself. I could do better tossing the gold into the sewer. You can't scare me with your tough talk. I'm not paying you people a single coin.
Really? Let's see about that then. Sweet Helga, last night was the most wonderful night of my life. The things you showed me, the things we did. I could never have dreamt that it was possible. Who even knew that someone could make a bunny in that manner, wearing Dave's Cameron boots? You are too master of the bell and arch, my love. I credit to your religion. Maybe we'll meet again soon, but next time allow me to bring the trout. Here's your offer. Oh well. Right.
Please, don't take the statue. It's the only thing of value I have left.
So I should have dropped the statue down, Noelle?
Not Lady DeBella. No! Please, I can't lose her! I get the message. Here, take your gold. I hope you choke on it.
Right. One down. Yes, daylight. Right, stables in. It is.
Too lazy to walk, eh? Well, you found the right place.
Helga gave you a mark of Devilla. I want it.
Huh? What are you talking about? I don't even know what that is.
Give it to me or else.
I don't want a bad reputation in Riften, but Helga's out of control. She wanted to try it in the stables, so I said yes. If you want the mark that badly, then go ahead and take it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Vegetables as crisp as a winter's morning.
Good morning, Maurice. How's your food today?
Hello, friend. May your path be free from danger.
Yeah. May your food be fresh. Buying something nice, you two?
New in town, eh? Here for the fishing, I guess.
You're a fisherman.
Only the best in all of Riften. I own Riften Fishery. Started out with a single fishing pole, and now I have an entire building and 2 boats to my name. Not bad for a middle-aged Nord, eh? Too bad I haven't had the same success helping this city shed its poverty. Nivenor thinks I'm wasting my time trying, but I disagree.
Mentioned Nivenor?
Nivenor is my wife. How I was ever able to meet such a gorgeous creature is one of life's mysteries. We're at odds about my charity. She thinks the people in this town have become lazy and expecting a handout. I tried to include her in my lessons for Maramal over at the Temple of Mara, but she prefers to shop instead. Different strokes, eh?
You sound quite charitable.
Yes, I suppose someone has to be around here. Have you seen the condition of this sorry excuse for a city? Beggars roam the streets, crime runs rampant, and the threat of war's driving away business. The paltry amount of coin that I place in the charity box at the temple is the least I can do to help.
You might sell your fish.
I sell my catch across a good portion of Skyrim. It's worth its weight in gold to me. The only untapped market left is Markarth. However, I just got word that Klepper at the Silver Blood Inn might be interested. If you're headed that way, I would appreciate you delivering a purchase agreement for me. You'd be paid, of course.
Okay, I'll do it.
Good. Klepper will pay you as soon as you arrive with the letter. Here you are.
Why, Helga gave you a mark of the Bella. I want it.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I'd never sleep with anyone besides my wife.
Give it to me or else.
Look, it was one night, okay? I think she slipped something in my drink. I haven't even been back to the bunkhouse since. Just take this damn thing. I never want to see it again.
Yeah, right.
Remember to give at the temple.
Yeah, you just, watch out what doesn't get to your wife. Right.
Hmm? Yeah?
Here for a room or something to drink? Show me some coin first.
I have a message from you from Brynjolf.
I've already told that buffoon that I'm not paying you people a single coin.
There was never a request.
Look around you. I'm barely keeping this rat hole together. The war's seen to that.
I'll finish wasting my time talking to you.
Good, and take this little message back to your bosses. I'm not paying any of you a single septim. Ever! Now get out of my inn.
Right.
Need something?
What do you need?
What do you want?
You might want to talk some sense into Kriva.
With the rumors going around about how poorly your guild's been doing, she's become much too bold. I'm not that foolish. The last thing I want is a war with your people.
Can you help me convince her to pay?
Look, I'm only telling you this because I care for her. Don't mistake this as acceptance for what you do. Kirava has some family at a farm just inside of Morrowind. If you mention you know about it, she might just listen to you. Just please don't harm anyone. I couldn't bear the thought.
Okay.
Safe travels, Landstrider.
Need something?
Need something?
I'm not paying you or Brynjolf a single coin. Now get out of my tavern.
You ready to pay up yet?
No, and I never will. Now get out of my inn.
Maybe I should visit that little farm in Morrowind.
How could you possibly know about... Please, my family means too much to me. Don't hurt them.
Then pay up and I'll forget about it.
Very well. Here, take this back to Brynjolf and tell him he'll have no more trouble from me.
Okay.
Huh?
Oh no, you're the one from Brynjolf's outfit, aren't you?
I've got a message from him.
Oh, there's no need for that. I know why you're here. Tell Brynjolf not to worry about it anymore. Oh, and look, I even have the payment I owed. Here, take it.
Nice looking urn you have there. Be careful nothing happens to it.
Welcome. Allow me to recommend the Blackbriar Mead, the purest brew in all of Skyrim.
Tell him about me from Blackmire.
She's an absolute pleasure to work for. In fact, I almost feel guilty accepting pay from her. Why, just this last week I was commenting to my fellow meadery workers just how lucky we are to be working for such a charitable family.
Come on, get the truth off your chest.
Okay, look. If I'm caught saying anything bad about the meadery or the family, I'm a dead man. I'm the 4th person to work the tasting counter in the last year. The last 3 are at the bottom of Lake Honrick. Just take my advice, and just get out of Riften as soon as you can.
What makes Blackbriar mead so special?
Lady Maven's been developing the secret recipe for Blackbriar mead over the last several decades. She uses a very secret blend of spices, fresh honey from Golden Glow Estate, and specially constructed aging casks to ensure the best flavor. Even when you get to the last sip in your flagon, it'll taste just as good as the first.
That sounded rehearsed.
Damn it. Sorry. I'm not very good at this. Look, just don't say anything to Maven, will you? I've spent weeks trying to get that right, and if she sees how stupid I am, she'll get rid of me.
Worst things are being fired, you know.
Yeah. Fired. Sure. That's what I meant. Come back and see us again.
I'm the brewmaster around here. What did you want? I'm quite busy. Need something, or can I get back to work?
You're on the Blackbriar Meadery?
Maven Blackbriar wants me to keep the mead flowing, and that's what I aim to do, despite all these lazy good-for-nothings that work for us. Ever since I took over as a foreman, the production of our mead has never been more profitable. And if the meadery is profitable, I'll get rich. Get the picture?
Yeah, I certainly do. Tell me about Maven Blackbriar.
Lady Maven could buy or sell anyone in Skyrim. I wouldn't be surprised if she's the one pulling the strings around this city. She's always welcome in Mistveil Keep, and between you and me, I'm pretty sure she even has some pretty influential friends within the Empire. I'd also warn you not to cross her. She employs quite a few troubleshooters to take care of messy problems.
Hale gave you Mark of the Bella. I want it.
You're crazy. How dare you make such an accusation?
Give it to me or else.
If word gets around that I betted her, they'll lose all respect for me at the meadery. Take the mark if you want it. It's not worth all this hassle anyway.
Right.
Good. Now maybe I can get back to work.
Same here. Notice all employees. It's come to my attention that the last batch of Blackbriar Private Reserve was simply our standard Blackbriar mead placed in the incorrect bottles. These all 6 cases of Private Reserve recently had all returned. To make amends, we replaced the cases with the correct supply at our cost. Just as one that the cost of those cases will remove this month's wages. And that Attention employees. Notice all employees. Lady Blackbriar has requested that all employers be subject to random searches at my discretion. There have been a rash of missing mead bills lately, and I won't tolerate it any longer. Any employee caught with merchandise belonging to Lady Blackbriar will be subject to immediate incarceration or in jail. If you have any objection to this posting, please feel to remove yourself from it immediately and permanently. Right.
Yeah, what do you want? If this is about the meadery, we can talk later.
Well, look at the place. He's a bit fat, him, isn't he not? Rich from all the fat from all the gold that he's acquired. Not from Maven. Darren, if you ever dare to create arbitrary rules on my behalf again without informing me, first I'll have Moll personally show you what the inside look like. I trust that we are clear on this issue and I won't have to mention it again. Maven. Yeah. So it has a way with them. Words has Maven.
And what might you need?
Just looking around.
If you're looking for a handout, you want to speak with my husband.
Oh, you'll never know.
Bolly's around somewhere, planning to feed the poor with his nonsense about Mara. Excuse me.
Fresh meats and produce. Get them before
I'll tell you
they're
something
gone.
about Bolly, but I won't. Keep that for later.
Look, I got the message. What else did you want?
I believe these are yours.
What? How? Where did you get these? No, don't tell me. I don't want to know. Look, we need to keep this quiet, between you and me, okay? No one else needs to know about it. If word got out that I'm practicing my Debellan arts in Riften, they'll run me out of town. Here, take this and don't mention a word of this to anyone, especially Svanna. Just leave me in peace.
Yeah, no.
Any luck getting the marks from those men?
I gave them to Helga.
Oh, I know. Isn't it wonderful? I bet she squirmed like a skeever when you pulled them out of your pocket. I think things are going to be a lot different around here from now on. And I have you to thank for it. Here, I want you to have this. It was my father's, but I'm certain you'll put it to good use. I'd better get going.
Now. Check the alchemist for a minute. Oh, what's that?
You here for lessons like Ingen? Or did you wish to buy something?
What have you got for sale?
So, you're interested in my potions and ingredients?
Doesn't have any, does he? No, he doesn't.
Yes, yes, goodbye.
Sorry. Just thinking about my experiments.
You're an alchemist too?
I'm aspiring to earn that title, yes. However, the road ahead is paved with loose cobbles and deadly pitfalls. Master Elgrim says I'm a natural, that I have a unique talent. But I fear his approval masks his intolerance for my mistakes. My errant formulas have cost Master Elgrim a fortune in ingredients, some of which are almost irreplaceable.
What sort of ingredients do you need?
To restore Master Elgrim's supply, I would need 20 Deathbell, 20 Nightshade, and 20 Nirnroot. Am I sensing that you may be interested in gathering these rare ingredients for me?
Picked up a few on the way. Get them away.
That means more time for my experiments and less time in the field. Much appreciated.
Right. Death Bell anyway. 60 oh my goodness. We've got Nightshade for you.
Perfect. This is just what I needed. Here's some gold for your time.
Right. And also Death Bell.
Good. My experiments are at a critical stage, and these are just what I need to finish. Here's some coin for all the trouble.
Why are you so fascinated by alchemy?
It's exhilarating to observe the effects of my potions on the body. Watching the heart stop, the eyes go blind. We're made up of thousands of parts with thousands of different functions, all working in tandem to keep us alive. Yet if only a single part of our imperfect machine fails, life fails. It makes one realize how fragile, how flawed we are. You ask why I'm so fascinated? The irony that the same world that gave us life provides us the means to die.
Tell me about your family.
My family. All that wealth and they squander it on foolish ventures and political schemes. I was meant for so much more than all of this. I wish to pledge my life and ply my talents in darker circles. If only my mother would let me. I would make her proud.
Okay then.
My experiments can't be completed until you've brought me those ingredients. Do hurry.
think I had none for sale, so...
Do you have any idea how busy I am? My mixture could be burning as we speak.
What have we got for sale?
Ah, so you're an alchemist then?
Right, what's he got? 2 of them. One more, eh?
Yes, yes, goodbye.
Have you managed to make it out to Shore's stone?
Not yet. What have you got for sale?
So you're interested in my potions and ingredients?
I thought she might not have any. Fire salts either. I'm assuming, suppose, even inventory that Halfgore.
Be careful. The road to Shore's stone could be dangerous.
Yeah.
All meats guaranteed, clean and free from rock joint.
Need something?
No thanks.
Jewelry with legendary Argonian craftsmanship.
Now. Take off this silly mask. Proper one, I think. I think I must have put the other tunic in Jagersfield. Never mind.
Make it quick. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Yeah, okay. Speed up, right.
So, job's done and you even brought the gold. Best of all, you did it clean. I like that. Dumping bodies and keeping the guards quiet can be expensive.
Here's what the order's.
Well done. And it would seem I owe you something in return. Here you go. I think you'll find these quite useful.
What's next then?
Judging from how well you've handled those shopkeepers, I'd say you've done more than simply prove yourself. We need people like you in our outfit.
There's no where that came from, I'm in.
That's the spirit. Larceny's in your blood. The telltale sign of a practiced thief. I think you'll do more than just fit in around here.
Before I go, I have to ask.
What's on your mind?
What does your outfit isn't doing that well, true?
We've run into a rough patch lately, but it's nothing to be concerned about. Tell you what, you keep making us coin, and I'll worry about everything else. Fair enough?
That's fair enough.
Now, if there are no more questions, how about following me and I'll show you what we're all about?
So, you're Brynjolf's new protege, eh? Don't look like much to me.
Yeah.
Let's go as well. Going.
Mercer, this is the one I was talking about. Our new recruit.
This better not be another waste of the Guild's resources, Brynjolf. Before we continue, I want to make one thing perfectly clear. If you play by the rules, you walk away rich. You break the rules and you lose your share. No debates, no discussions. You do what we say, when we say. Do I make myself clear?
Rules? We're thieves. What's the point of rules?
I'll let that comment go because you're new here. Ask things out of turn again and we have a problem. Now, are we clear on all of this?
Okay, understand.
Good, then I think it's time we put your expertise to the test.
Wait a moment. You're not talking about Golden Glow, are you? Even our little Vex couldn't get in.
You claim this recruit possesses an aptitude for our line of work. If so, let her prove it. Golden Glow Estate is critically important to one of our largest clients. However, the owner has suddenly decided to take matters into his own hands and shut us out. He needs to be taught a lesson. Brynjolf will provide you with the details.
Mercer, aren't you forgetting something?
Oh, yes. Since Brynjolf assures me you'll be nothing but a benefit to us, then you're in. Welcome to the Thieves Guild.
Welcome to the family, lass. I'm expecting you to make us a lot of coin, so don't disappoint me.
So how do I get my cutlass medals?
Simple. Do as you're told and keep your blade clean. We can't turn a profit by killing. You should talk with Delvin Mallory and Vex. They know their way around this place, and they'll be able to kick some extra jobs your way. Oh, and talk to Cornelia in the Flagon. She'll set you up with your new armor.
Tell me about the Golden Glow job.
Golden Glow Estate is a bee farm. They raise the wretched little things for honey. It's owned by some smart-mouthed wood elf named Arangoth. We need you to teach him a lesson by burning down 3 of the estate's hives and clearing out the safe in the main house.
What's the catch?
The catch is that you can't burn the whole place to the ground. That important client Mercer mentioned would be furious if you did.
What's so important about these clients?
The guild depends on an arrangement of influential people to keep things running smoothly. Without them at our backs, we'd be in serious trouble.
So what's your job at Arangoth?
Maven prefers that Arangoth remains alive, but if he tries to stop you from getting the job done, kill him. The guild has a lot riding on this. Don't make me look foolish by mucking it up.
Someone's paying me to still leave him up by his horse riding.
Whoa, lass. I'd do just as well drawing a blade across my own neck. Where did this foolish request come from?
Sibby Blackbriar.
Huh. So Sibby finally got the nerve to bare his teeth, eh? Look, this sounds like a family matter, and I don't want the guild in the middle of it. You do what you want.
Yeah,
Just don't expect us at your back when Maven has your head on the executioner's block.
I've okayed it with her anyway. I need more details about Golden Glow.
Golden Glow Estate brought in a mountain of gold for the guild. You could almost call it our sweetest deal. Then out of the clear blue, Arengoth stopped sending us our cut. Mercer was, well, angry to put it kindly. So we send in Vex and find out he's hired a bunch of mercenaries to guard the place.
Mercenaries, not Riften Guards.
Aye. Arengoth sent the city guard packing and fortified the entire island. In fact, Vex barely made it out of there alive. You should talk to her about it before you go.
Well, it's how they destroy the beehives.
They're built like small fortresses to resist the weather, but their one weakness is flame. Besides, nothing tells the people of Riften we mean business better than a huge column of smoke.
Oil the entire estate.
I'll give you one good reason. Maven Blackbriar. Burn all the hives, and she'd have to import honey for Blackbriar meadery, which would cut into her profits.
So Maven Blackbriar's an influential client.
We had an arrangement with Maven. We kept an eye on Golden Glow Estate to make sure the honey kept flowing. If the workers had a dispute, we'd rough them up. If competitors tried to buy honey from Arengoth, we'd steal the shipments. In return, Maven allowed us to extort Arengoth and bring in a huge payout.
So how dangerous is it to cross her?
Let me put it to you this way. Nothing happens in Riften without Maven's consent. One word from her, and you could spend the rest of the Fourth Era in prison. You watch yourself on that island. Those mercenaries don't take prisoners.
Yeah, well.
This better be important. I'm quite busy.
You know anything about Golden Glow Estate?
I'd like to know why you're wasting time asking about it when you should already be on your way.
I don't know.
I'm watching you.
Got a minute? Wanted to say something. I've never seen anyone with skills like yours. I just wanted to let you know that if you need anything, you can talk to me.
You're not called Rune, aren't you? How'd you get your usual name?
My father told me he found me as a young boy in the wreckage of a ship that sank off of the coast near Solitude. All he found in my pocket was a tiny smooth stone inscribed with some sort of strange runes.
Do you know what you mean?
No one does. I've even taken the damn thing to the College of Winterhold. I must have spent every last coin I've made with the guild trying to find out what it means.
Maybe I'm meant to know.
Perhaps. They could be nonsense. Inane scribbles done by someone in idle boredom. But if not, if they actually mean something, they might tell me where I'm from, what ship I was on, everything.
Who gave you the name?
Actually, the fisherman who found me, the man I call my father, gave it to me. Thought it was fitting, I suppose. I never changed it because it never felt right to do so.
Keep an eye out for anything.
I appreciate that. Be seeing you.
Shut them up.
Wanted to say something to you.
What?
I'm sure we'll speak again. I think you're all right. In fact, I'm kind of impressed how well you're doing around here. Just keep it between us, okay?
You're picking locks?
Pull up a chair, my friend. This is quite a tale. When I started out in this business, I wasn't really interested in the guild or being a thief.
Skills like yours, why not?
I didn't mean to imply I was earning an honest living either. With my lock-picking aptitude, I was a natural at jailbreaking. Made a great deal of gold doing it, too.
Jailbreaking, what's that?
It's where a client pays you to get arrested, and you get thrown into a prison for the express purpose of breaking out. Usually it's to free someone the client cares about, and sometimes to kill someone on their behalf. Either way, the trick was in the escape, and that's where my strengths came in handy.
Why did you stop doing it?
Well, as a jailbreaker, you work alone. No guild to back you up. I do jobs for the Thieves Guild and the Dark Brotherhood, but if things didn't go as planned, I was on my own.
I think I see what you're getting at.
The last jailbreak I attempted failed. I was imprisoned in High Rock for 3 years before they let me go. After that, I promised myself I'd never do it again.
So why did you join the guild, not the Brotherhood?
I don't know. I think I realized that out in the world, my skills would bring me more wealth as a thief, rather than an assassin. Killing someone in a jail is much easier than what the Dark Brotherhood deals with. I guess I wanted to play it safe. I already knew Delvin. I asked if I could join up, and that was that.
Hey.
I'm sure we'll speak again.
Hey, let's talk a second.
What did you earn your name?
It was on a job a few years back. It was supposed to be a simple burglary on a house in Quentyl. I was working with Vex, and we got inside with no trouble. We found the loot, and made our way out.
Sounds normal to me.
Well, it was, up until the point where we set foot outside. The house was surrounded by town guard. The client had ratted us out. Vex just tells me to run, so I did. Half of them went after me, the other half went after her.
You ever get caught?
Are you kidding me? Vex lost them in seconds. Once she steps into the shadows, she vanishes. Me? I ran, and I ran. Straight through the gates of Quentyl, and all the way back to Riften.
It's an incredible distance to run.
Vex was waiting for me at the flagon when I came in, drenched in sweat. Everyone just took a look at me and laughed.
Why were you laughing?
Well, I'd forgotten we had our horses tied up just outside of Quentyl. Vex rode hers back and arrived hours before I did. So, that's how I earned the name. Now keep it to yourself.
Does the guild provide other services?
I'll point you to the first and last person you're ever going to need to talk to. Tonelia. She's the guild's fence. Treat her right, and she'll make you rich. Try and rip her off, and you'll have the whole guild to answer to.
Anything at Golden Grey State?
I wouldn't bother smacking at those hives with a weapon. Set them on fire, and they'll go up like kindling.
Right.
Come back and see me if you ever need pickpocket training.
Okay. Possibly in code. Right.
My sister in crime. What do you need?
Okay. Just gonna talk to Vex, was it? Sleep daily. Sleep there. Well, they'd be very welcome at the being Barb, so. Here too, yeah.
Need something?
Not really.
What can I do for you?
So you're the new recruit, huh? Well, looks like you and I are gonna have to get very well acquainted.
Just like it. What is that?
I'm the fence down here. You come by anything you don't exactly own, and I'll pay you some coin for it. Minus a little slice for the guild, of course. I can also provide a few supplies useful to our trade now and again. For a small fee.
Anything you don't charge for?
Sure. How about I get Dirge to knock you over your head and dump you into the cistern? Look, I've been in this business a long time, and I've seen all types. You can play it tough, or you can play it smart. Whatever. At the end of the day, you'll find that all we care about down here is how much gold you can make us.
Understood.
Good. Then there isn't much more to say. Here's your armor. Just make sure you put it to good use.
Right. Praise other services.
Well, you could always speak to Delvin or Vex if you're looking for extra work. Or if you're looking for training, we've got plenty of it down here. Delvin, Vex, Nirowin, and Viper can give you a leg up on that.
All right, then.
All eyes are on you, lass. Don't disappoint us.
Try not to.
So, you're Brynjolf's new protege, eh? Don't look like much to me.
Can you share anything about the Thieves Guild?
I don't know about the others, but I sure am glad to see a fresh face down here. The flagon used to be packed every night with the boys from the guild. But now, look out. Last few years have been pretty bad. I've almost closed this place up.
Anything you've done around here?
Now that you mention it, there is. I have a buyer with, shall we say, a very odd taste in literature. Looking for some particular books.
What kind of books are they?
I'm told they're the ravings of a madman, a wizard named Arundel, and his peculiar cravings. It's said to be spread across 4 volumes, and very hard to come by. My client is offering quite a reward for them, which I'd split with you.
I'll get them for you.
Then we have a deal. In his later years, Arundel moved into some ice caves known as Ingvild. He preferred the solitude in which to perform his, experiments.
How can you say that the journals exist?
Recently, a woman was found, naked and shivering along the road to Dawnstar. The only information the guard could get from her were tales of strange experiments, and Arundel scribbling in his journals.
Anything about this Arundel?
Only rumors. He used to have a home in Dawnstar until they burned it down. The people say he was doing unspeakable experiments on reanimation. Rituals only a necromancer would perform. After he made for Ingvild, he was never heard from again.
Okay.
Good day.
Welcome to cozy little family. I'm one of the lookouts for the guild. I watch Delvin's back.
Even if you're one of us, you better not make trouble.
Before we begin, I want to make 2 things perfectly clear. 1, I'm the best infiltrator this rat hole of a guild's got. So if you think you're here to replace me, you're dead wrong. And 2, you follow my lead and do exactly as I say. No questions, no excuses.
Back off, another drill.
Now you I like. I've been getting sick of the pushovers that usually walk in here. I think you and I are gonna get along just fine. Now it's time to get your feet wet, and I don't want to waste a lot of time talking about anything but business.
What sort of business?
I'm not gonna sugarcoat it for you. We're in a bad way down here.
Any idea why?
Who knows? Old Delvin thinks it's some kind of curse. I think he's crazy. If you want my opinion, I'd say it's just plain old bad luck.
So what can we do?
You can get out there and start making a name for us again. Make them start fearing us like they did long ago. And while you're at it, make a little bit of coin on the side. Not a bad deal, eh?
Where'd you got any land trouble in Golden Globe?
Yeah, I did. That wood elf's wit. He's a lot smarter than I expected. Can you believe that fetcher had more than tripled the guard? There must have been 8 of them in there. It was like he was daring us to come and get him.
Any tips to get me in there?
Well, there's an old sewer tunnel that dumps into the lake on the northwest side of the island. That's how I slipped in there. Should still be unguarded.
Ready to our services.
If you're ever in need of some quick coin for items you find on the job, Tanelia is the best fence around. And besides myself, Delvin, Niruin, and Vipper can help you with any sort of training you might need to sharpen your skills.
So, how are we doing any jobs here at the guild?
Are you kidding me? Ever since the guild's luck turned sour, we haven't had a coin to our name. And when the coin dried up, that's when people started to leave. We had the best of everything down here. The Ratway was a damned palace. The only way this place will ever return to its glory days is if we can finish these extra jobs and start the gold flowing again.
What are the glories like?
The Flagon was once a city beneath the city. We had our own smith, our own alchemist, you name it. If we can make a name for ourselves in Skyrim once again, I can almost promise you those merchants would return. Best of all, we'd have enough gold to throw around so we could start living in the lap of luxury again.
Is that an unusual gem worth anything?
Been a while since I've seen one of those. What you've got there is a stone of Baron Zaya. Not like that, it isn't. The stone was pried off of Baron Zaya's ceremonial crown by a thief in order to cover his tracks. I think there were 24 in all. Most people keep them as a curiosity. Some of the guild members have tried to locate them over the years, but they haven't been successful. Well, until now.
You sure you wouldn't buy it?
Look, I only buy things I can turn around quickly for a profit. And no one wants these stones unless they have the whole set. Tell you what, if you find the rest of them, talk to me again. Otherwise, keep it. Maybe it'll bring you luck.
Yeah, well, okay. Right. So if I'm offering extra work.
I handle the burglary, shell, sweep, and heist jobs. Most of them involve breaking and entering. If you don't like that kind of work, talk to Delvin. He runs the more up-close and personal jobs.
So, what about the sweep jobs?
One of the quickest ways to make some coin in Skyrim is to clear out some of the wealthier homes of their valuables. If you're interested, I could point out a good place that could use a little house cleaning. What do you say?
We'll get right on it.
Fine, just keep it clean. Here you go.
Holy sir, very good.
If you're looking for extra work, talk to Vex or Delvin. They'll fix you up.
Oh yeah, I've got stuff
Stick to the rules and you'll end up rich. Break them, and you're out on your arse. Simple, right?
Give me for these.
I've got coin and I've got merchandise. Let's see what we can do.
Right, there was some of that stuff. don't think.
Until next time.
Yeah.
All eyes are on you, lass. Don't disappoint us.
Brynjolf, eh? Let me guess. He just plucked you off the street and dropped you into the thick of things without telling you which way is up. Am I right?
I suppose I could use some advice.
See, that kind of attitude comes from someone who wants to get rich and stay alive long enough to enjoy it. We're gonna get along nicely. So, if you've got the nerve, I've got plenty of extra jobs to help get the guild back on its feet.
Back on its feet?
Look around you. The flagon, the guild, it's all falling apart. A few decades ago, this place was as busy as the Imperial City. Now, you'll be lucky if you don't trip over a skeever instead.
What's happened?
Look, I know the others think I'm a bit daft for saying stuff like this, but I'm gonna give it to you straight. Something out there is piss-drunk mad at us. I don't know who or what it is, but it's beyond just you and me. We've been cursed.
Cursed? What can we do about it?
I'll tell you what we do. We spit in that curse's face and turn things around down here. Put things back the way they were. That's where you come in. I've got plenty of work available that could guide us down the road to recovery. All you need to do is ask, and we can both come out of this smelling like a rose.
Someone's paying me to steal Neil Buckler's horse, by the way.
Who in their right mind would be stupid enough to pay you to steal from Maven?
Sibby.
Guess I should have known. Maven and Civvy have been at odds ever since she had him tossed into jail. Look, if I were you, I'd proceed carefully. Crossing Maven is one of the first things you learn not to do when you're down here. As far as the guild's concerned, this is between Civvy and Maven. So we're going to officially stay out of it.
Yeah. Anything about Golden Glow?
Watch yourself out there. The mercenaries are in Goth hire to train killers. Just ask our poor little Vex.
Right. So, you get some jobs at the guild.
Years ago, the guild used to have a foothold in every major city in Skyrim. You wouldn't dare even lift an apple without checking with us. When things started going downhill around here, it became difficult to keep it all together. We lost fences, influential contacts, and coin. It wasn't long before we lost what we depend on to survive. Respect. By doing these extra jobs and putting some fear into the people, we can take back the cities and start being taken seriously once again.
Take a city back, what does that mean?
Thanks to Maven Blackbriar, we still have some pull in Riften. But get arrested in Whiterun and you'll be tossed right into the prisons. If we gain the confidence of someone very influential who lives there by doing a unique job for them, we'll be able to have some leverage there too. The only way we get that special job is by doing smaller ones in those cities until we catch their ear. Then they'll contact me and we're off.
So, our service.
If you're looking to get some coin for the fruits of your labour, you should talk to Tanelia. She sounds tough, but she'll cut you a fair deal. I also suggest you spend some time in the training room. Just talk to Vipper. He'll show you around.
Right. So, yeah, for this will work.
I handle the fishing, numbers, and bedlam jobs. The ones with a more personal touch. If break-ins are more your thing, go talk to Vex.
That's his numbers job.
Most of the establishments in Skyrim keep their transactions recorded within business ledgers. Your job will be to change the numbers in those books so the shortfalls from our other jobs look legit. Feel like doing a bit of writing?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Nice. Yeah, this is what you'll need to know.
So, you're Brynjolf's new protege, eh? Don't look like much to me.
Oh, could be good. Interesting. Right, let's go and find a bed to sleep in. It's now what? 30. Tired. Surprising, really. A good old sleep. Okay. Some sliced line, I think. There we go. That's what these new clothes look like, actually. Walk around the town like that though, because right. So we shall have a good night's sleep. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.